Hi everyone, I'm Clara, and this week we're going to be talking about fake news. So on this channel, we are going to be having some videos that focus on library events and some videos that focus on library resources. In this video, we're actually going to be focusing on both. So let's get started. If you're looking for resources to better understand legal civil issues and what you can do about it, there are two websites linked on our website. Both NOLO and Oregon Law Help offer information and advice on civil legal issues. If you're looking for other sorts of legal information, we also offer access to a bunch of different Oregon law forms and the ORS, which is the Oregon State Laws. If you're looking more to educate yourself on the various ways to be an activist or to understand information, we also have some links to online courses. Coursera and edX both offer free online courses with topics like public speaking, conflict management, fake news, facts and alternative facts, understanding arguments, running a nonprofit, current and historical human rights issues, and loads more. They even have classes on mindfulness and well-being if you need some way to cope with some of the things happening in your life, some of the things in the world that are stressing you out right now. Our website also links to digitalliteracy.gov, which has a lot of information on things like content evaluation, which is very important when considering fake news and information literacy. If you want to stay up to date on current events, the library offers you access to InfoTrack Newsstand, which is a database that has access to lots of different newspapers, lots of different issues, pretty much anything you need to become an informed citizen and stay up to date on all of the issues that you care about. Our website also links to WGBH, which has lots of free recorded lectures on many topics, including lots of current events. And finally, the library offers you access to Answerland, which is a 24/7 reference librarian resource. So through chat, through email, or through text, you can get in touch with a reference librarian any time of day, almost any day of the year. They do close for some holidays, and their list of holidays is on the website. They offer avenues to ask both general library-related research questions and collegiate or academic research questions. This is a service offered through the Oregon State Library, and during the business hours, an Oregonian librarian will likely be the one answering your question. Anytime after that, and any librarian in the world might be the one answering your question, but they will know what resources you have access to here in your home library. To email or chat with an Answerland librarian, go to answerland.org. If you want to text an Answerland librarian, text library answers and your question to 66746. The best way to get an immediate response is through chat. Texting can take up to 1 business day to get a response, and email can take up to 2. So depending on when you're looking for your answers, consider those avenues appropriately. So now we're going to shift into looking at 2 events that are happening at the end of this week. On Saturday, October 28th from 7 to 8:30, the library will be hosting a workshop called Misinformation, Fake News, and Political Propaganda. Donna Cohen will be presenting this workshop. Her goal is to teach participants how to distinguish truth from fiction within the news using critical thinking strategies and lots of real-world examples like political ads, news stories, headlines, word choice, quantitative data like charts and statistics, and all sorts of other information. By the end of this program, the hope is that you can be your own fact checker. The other event happening this weekend is Sunday from 2 to 3:30, and it's called Citizen Activism 101. This program is also led by Donna Cohen. It is a lecture that will focus on teaching you how to be the best advocate you can be, from real-world examples of successful advocacy to tips and tricks on getting your voice heard, picking your causes and your battles, the tools you can use to fight for change, and how you can track legislation happening both in your state and nationwide. Another event happening this week is the next Teen Advisory Group, or TAG meeting. That's actually happening tonight, Monday, October 23rd, from 3:45 to 4:45. If you're interested in having your voice heard in the library's programming in general, and in this YouTube channel and these videos specifically, please consider joining the Teen Advisory Group. I'll leave the group's description and application in the description below. There's also the Pokemon Club on Wednesday from 3:30 to 4:30. At this club, you can play with your own deck of cards, or you can borrow one of the decks that the library provides. And that's it for this week, folks. Come check us out. We hope to see you soon.